right, MP, this is it. Last night of your All-Star video series. Last chance to make a big impression going against someone trying to take your spot on the team.
Oh, man, you trying to make me cry, huh, Zay? Now, look, when people vote for All-Star, they think about what you've done lately. So I gotta finish strong.
That's true. I mean, listen, you've given us highlights, you've given us greatness, even given us quotes.
Say it again, Zay.
What's left to give?
I don't know, but I'm gonna give y'all a classic tonight. I'm gonna set a new season high for points.
That's pretty good.
Excuse me, pretty... I'm talking about for the entire league, Zan. Now that's a classic right there.
That is a classic.
MP, out.
Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. Alongside Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Coach Dan Van Gundy, this is Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce joins us from the sidelines. Well, a chance to check out some stats for MP.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
And the starting group for Chicago. They've got Okoro, Boozel is out there with Jalen Smith. Then there's Edwards, and it's Giddey in at the point. And for the Pistons, Harrison Duran together in the middle. Cade Cunningham out there with Duncan Robinson. And it's Thompson in at the 3. Grant, these are 2 teams with some of the highest assist rates in the league.
Yeah, B.A. And it really goes to show the unselfish attitude they both have. Not to mention how many skilled passers are on both rosters.
And of course, MP has made it known he expects an all-star nod this season. And any matchup that challenges his spot, he's going to take very seriously.
The special part of MP's game is how spectacular he is under the brightest lights. When he faces high-caliber stars, he turns it up to another level. Fans have come to expect excellence from him against top talent, and I'd be shocked if he wasn't a shoo-in as a top all-star vote getter.
Oh, in the thick of things.
Here's MP, and the layup is good off the glass.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
With a rebound.
Yeah, you have to knock those down. Open shots inside the arc are rare in this league.
And here's Edwards outside. The shot's good on the assist by Giddey. MP's got 5 points.
Yeah, very accurate shot by MP. He must have been drilling these since a young age.
Well, Stan, one thing the Bulls know they have to improve is their interior defense.
Well, B.A., look, last year the Bulls right at the bottom in opponents' points in the paint. They've got to form a functional wall and keep intruders at bay.
Now here's Okoro. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game.
Overall this quarter, he's getting good looks, and he's taking advantage.
Here's Cunningham, and Cunningham throws it down.
Cunningham showing his game extends above the rim.
Takes a three, and that one fall for him. He's 0 for 2.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Buzelis, and he jams it home with authority.
And the defense has to offer more resistance. Can't let guys like Buzelis get this close to the rim.
Be with his guys. And as we head deeper into January, let's glance over the power rankings and see where we're at. You look at the Pistons, they're in the same slot, number 4.
Well, right now for the Bulls, they've had a cold stretch and are desperately looking to end their losing streak. You can bet tensions are high in that locker room. He's always ready to take the shot. MP got it away quick.
Outside.
4 for 4 from the field. No one can guard him out there.
When you think about the skill of Cade Cunningham, Grant, at his height, what a combination.
You know, B.A., whether it's scoring inside or seeing over the defense or just beasting on smaller guards, his 6'6" frame is certainly an advantage.
And it's Detroit with the ball, following the three-point basket by Chicago. 5 on the clock. Chicago with a rebound. They've been on a heater of late, 7 wins in a row.
Well, I think they've found something. I like how they're executing. They're playing with a lot of energy. We'll see if they can keep it going.
Pure from three-point range.
With the way he can fill it up at this age, it's scary to think how good MP might be in a few years.
Well, he's just dominating right now. If his teammates are smart, they'll keep getting him the ball. Yeah, his athleticism more than makes up for his lack of size. Allows him to compete even against bigger guys.
Big buckets at the rim.
The Pistons making a switch here. LeVert's checked in. Then for Chicago, Williams is checked in for Buzelis. And it's Dosunmu in for Okoro. And the three is good, and the foul. This could turn into a 4-point play. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. And the Pistons will go for a different look here. Reed's checked in for Duren. Stewart comes in for Tobias Harris. Holland, he's checked in for Thompson. And Sasser subbed in for Cunningham. Then for Chicago, Collins comes in for Smith. And it's Jones in for Giddey.
Well, what I love about MP is he's always working on his game. Every day, year-round.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Boston put on a show. He contributed 52 points, and he was locked in from deep. But when hasn't he been? Such an impressive effort. The team relied on him, and he delivered.
Okay, good stuff there, Allie. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset and will to win.
Yeah, and we're likely to see them go to him early on, see if he can't replicate that performance.
Another three for Chicago.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Stewart, a screen on Jones. And here's LeVert for three. That shot, no good.
Looking to answer the three from the other end. Maybe too eager there.
Offense is coming free and easy as we wrap up the first. Chicago ahead, up by 5. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. UK insider Shams Charania on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Well, a debate is brewing. While the NBA has pushed back against load management, saying it's an 82-game league, prominent voices on the team side countering that. With much more movement on every possession, modern play style places novel demands. on players' bodies.
A serious challenge. Okay, Shams, thanks for that report. Thompson and Harris make up the forward. The Bulls trail by 13. Back to Edwards. MP getting it done inside.
I like how assertive MP is down there. No question that he's got the skills to score in the paint.
And so here is Chicago. They'll be hosting Miami for their next game. And that's the first of just 2 home games. Good! Another from 3.
Well, we expect him to come in firing. It's just another 3-point barrage.
What a phenomenal run it's been for him. Nearing 5th on the list for most triples in a year. Thompson outside. Back to Cunningham. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Takes it in.
Well, I like when MP takes initiative like this because it forces the defense to react.
And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure on the defense.
Another thing they're doing well early on is moving the ball, playing selfless basketball, and getting everybody involved on the offensive end.
And Stan, the Pistons' J.B. Bickerstaff, the runner-up last season for Coach of the Year.
Well, yeah, instead it went to Kenny Atkinson, who replaced him in Cleveland. But B.A. talking about landing on your feet, Bickerstaff's showing again he can turn things around.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
And here's MP from outside. MP drills the 3.
Knowing his team needs a lift, he's putting them on his back.
Points this quarter.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Okoro passes to Edwards. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Cunningham against Edwards. And it's Cade with the finish inside.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. And here's MP from outside. And the 3-pointer goes. Edwards got 42 in the game.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Here's Cunningham. Powerful take from Cunningham.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
Gets it up. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials getting together here. They may want to review this one. And hold up.
The previous play is under review.
Like that, they are going to take a look at this replay.
I have to admit, it's really difficult to decipher exactly what happened. They'll go to the monitors as this is a big call.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So the replay was conclusive. Call overturned. Grant, that one's going to count.
And B.A., you can argue against replay all you want, but at the end of the day, you want it to be a level playing field. You want the call to be correct.
And so it's Cade Cunningham making things happen for the Pistons. Continued to rack up points in that quarter. His total for the night to 23. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this.
And welcome to halftime. With the All-Star festivities around the corner, here are the favorites to take part in the dunk contest.
Well, these guys, they've been giving us a preview. Every night you see them do something special.
It's been like that all season long. Amazing showmanship from this entire group. So let's dig into that first half now, and what was a very solid performance for the Detroit Pistons.
This bench, they've been destructive. High energy, attacking like torpedoes.
Rising from the depths, 20,000 points from under the sea.
I see where you're going, but check this out. Making big waves out there, Ernie.
Ooh, well done. Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
Grant, Tobias Harris has been around the league. What's his best asset?
You know, I think it's his reliability and versatility. Harris is always on the floor, having led the NBA in games played multiple times. And he just gets the job done.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks a lot, guys. The Pistons are improving on both ends, but particularly on defense. Cade Cunningham said, everybody is stepping up on that end and taking the challenge to guard. We have a good system that allows us all to play our strengths. We're still hungry, though. We're not satisfied at all. Back to you guys.
More to prove. Okay, Allie, thanks for the report. Here's Robinson. The Bulls making their last shot.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Okoro passes to MP. Buries it from three.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
And last season, the Pistons became the first team ever to triple their win total from the previous campaign.
Yeah, going from the worst record in the association in 2024 to a playoff team in 2025. And now they look to just keep on rising.
Now here's Smith, taking a look at his production. And again for three.
And night in and night out, you can count on him to really stretch the defense.
Would you believe he's now tied for 5th most triples in a single season? Here's Robinson, following the three-point basket by Chicago. Giddey against Robinson. And here's MP from out, connects again from distance.
And now claiming the mark for hitting the 5th most threes in a season. Wow.
A tremendous feat. It's incredible how he can control the game from the perimeter. On Isaac Okoro.
Well, one thing you notice about Tobias Harris, he is a worker, a true professional who just wants to do the best job he can for his team. And we've seen the results over the year.
No one expected to see that. He's been owning the line as of late. When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
And again, no good by Detroit. Chicago has gone 3 of 4 from outside in the second half. From deep, MP drains the triple. Edwards has got 56 in the game.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Harris outside. Robinson for 3. Rebound by the Bulls. MP's got 5 rebounds in the game. From deep, Giddey. Another 3 for Chicago.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Piston. And again, no good by Detroit. Chicago leading by 6. And now the Bulls in transition. And the shot goes in. Buzelis has got 4 points now in the quarter.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
LeVert. Robinson finds LeVert. The 3, here's Harris. Drills it from deep. Harris has got 12 points.
And the floor spacing that Harris provides is a key part of his game.
Curran with a steal. Thompson goes in. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
A sequence like that really does sting. I'll tell you that much.
Each year, it feels like Harris becomes more and more versatile. He's really working to get others involved.
And here's MP from outside. Good! Another from 3.
Another three for him. I'm not sure I've seen a better three-point shooting night.
Well, he's just pouring it on, and he's tied for the 5th most triples ever in a single game. And here's Harris outside. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
And guys, his shot hasn't been falling this quarter. Time to settle down, refocus, and get a really high percentage look.
And he's been an ideal teammate tonight. He's really creating plenty of looks with his passing.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found him, and you love to see a guy dishing it like this.
And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition. Just beating the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
Rebound by the Bulls. MP's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And it's Buzelis that time on the assist from Edwards. Edwards got 9 assists now tonight.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Here's Harris. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Chicago Bulls earning this break in the action, up 10. Their work from distance has been impressive, and it's put them in this lead right now. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Wow, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. You knew it.
Pistons will go for a different look here. Duran, he's checked in for Reed. Tobias Harris comes in for Stewart. Thompson, he's checked in for Holland. And it's Robinson in for the official saw contact while he was going up. And Jalen Smith earned his keep here in the NBA as a great utility big man.
He sure does, BA. Look, if you need size out there, Smith is your guy. He knows his role and he works hard, pulls down rebounds, and he offers a little bit of floor spacing as well. Well, in these big moments, Cunningham really wants the ball.
And it's Giddey with the ball for the Bulls. They've led by as many as 11. And good! There's another!
Another stunning accomplishment in his career. He's now tied for 4th most 60-point games in league history.
He's one of the most exciting offensive players the NBA has ever seen. I don't think you can make an argument against that.
Well, already an improvement for him from beyond the arc in this half.
Now Edwards, let's loose for 3. Connects again from distance.
He is unstoppable. Completely dialed in from distance.
What an historic night shooting the ball. He now stands by himself for 3rd place in most threes in a game. He is 11. Giddey outside. MP! And again for 3.
The parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
And that latest triple ties him for 2nd for most threes in a game. What a monster performance from deep it's been. Can't hit it.
Well, that's why he's out there.
No good from 3. Bulls leading by 8. Now Giddey. Outside Edwards. Puts up the tray. Good. Another from 3.
And he's topped his own personal best. A new 2nd place mark for most single-game triples. He is never shy when it comes time to launch.
Not at all. Casting away and making a little history in the process. What a privilege to be here to witness this. He's as good as it gets from long distance. And the timeout called here by JB Bickerstaff. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. So the first one drops, and that brings him within 10.
Well, it's his heart and leadership that set Cunningham apart. He's never given you less than 100%, and he's always playing to win.
Edwards fires! Connects again from distance.
There it is, a shot that puts him tied at the top of the record books.
Masterclass in 3-point shooting. Amazing.
and they had an advantage tonight. Came out sharp and did what was needed. Nice win here for the Bulls.
I was really impressed with their attitude today, Grant. Competitive game, they battled through every step of the way. And again for three.
Oh, hot as a tea kettle. He is just firing away, and he has set a new record for the most triples ever in an NBA game.
Breaking his own record. We knew his reputation and the kind of shooting display he can put on. He's taken it to another level, though. Just 5 on the clock. Outside Cunningham. And yes, sir! Matching three-pointers. Wow!
We're beginning to see this more and more from Harris, just taking what the defense allows, and that time finding the wide-open man.
MP scanning the floor. So it's the Bulls winning this one easily. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.
Now over to Dominic Hamill.
Some things never get old. And watching someone score 70 is one of them. What are you seeing differently on a night like this versus a night you scored 20?
I'm seeing the code behind the matrix, Dominic. I'm not reacting to reality, I'm making it. Bending it to my will, there's nothing I'm not seeing.
Okay, thanks, MP. Back to you, Brian.
Great stuff there, Dominic. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. We hope you enjoyed our broadcast. So long, everyone.
MP right here. I know it. I know you hear me. Here I am. There we go. There we go. Hands down, everybody. All right. You talked pretty openly about getting off to a hot start at the first half of the year. Given your play in these high-profile games so far, I mean, would you honestly say you should be an all-star?
Let me help you understand something, Frank.
Okay.
Voters value winning. Voters value entertainment. Voters value consistency. Voters value the exceptional. I've given them all of that and more. There's nothing I can say that would add to what I've already done. You understand now?
Yeah, I guess. Okay.
Yeah,
Thanks,
right.
MP.
MP
Thank you.
right here.
MP
MP
right here.
right here.
Yes, trust me. Talk to me, bro.
So before the game tonight, MP, you said you were going to set a new NBA season high for points. And then you went out there and did it. I don't think I've ever seen anything like it.
Hey, I appreciate that, bro. But is there a question in there?
Yeah, how did you pull something like that off?
Yo, shout out to the squad, bro. Like, really, T? They could have took it the wrong way when I promised that, but they rallied behind me, bro, and helped me do this tonight. Best team in the league, hands down, not even close. I owe those guys dinner or something. You know what? No. Maybe I'll buy everybody a truck. Yeah, that'd be nice.
Wow, yeah.
Thank you for coming
MP,
through. Not like
generous MP.
MP right here,
I would
please.
like to know more about that truck.
'60 is serious business, MP. I know you tired, because I for sure was. Congrats.